Good evening. You're watching To The Point. I'm Preeti Chaudhary. While all eyes are trained on the ongoing political saga in Maharashtra on which is the real NCP, belongs to whom? Ajit Pawar faction, Sharad Pawar faction. In midst of that, there was also some heavy politicking that went down in the capital, and that was the Congress meet on Rajasthan. With assembly elections in Rajasthan now just less than 6 months away, the Congress party facing a make or break leadership tussle between current Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot and Sachin Pilot. The senior Congress leaders met today to discuss potential strategy for the upcoming election. The visuals that you see are of the Congress senior leadership alongside of Sachin Pilot, and virtually joining was the Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot. There was an attempt to resolve the ongoing leadership dispute. The meeting, which was held at the party's headquarters, saw the participation of Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge, former party chief Rahul Gandhi, Congress General Secretary K.C. Venugopal, State in charge Sukhjinder Randhawa. Also present was State Unit Chief Govind Singh Dottasara and other senior Rajasthan Congress leaders. Mr. Gehlot joined in virtually as he says he's fractured both his toes, but Sachin Pilot was sitting right next to Rahul Gandhi. Sources say Congress might accommodate Pilot now in the role of party's Rajasthan unit chief or the campaign committee in charge. The Congress believes that the BJP is extremely divided in Rajasthan, which is an opportunity for the party to retain the state and break the norm of an alternate government every 5 years. Now, over the past month, Mr. Pilot has been publicly critical of Mr. Gehlot's administration over alleged inaction against corruption charges levied against the previous Vasundhara Raje-led BJP government. Mr. Pilot has also called for the disbanding of the Rajasthan Public Service Commission and demanded action for victims of job exam paper leak. Congress says the party will fight unitedly in the upcoming polls and that the party is fully confident of winning it. Remember, this meet comes on the heels of Congress clearing the mess in Chhattisgarh. Can it assure a truce like Chhattisgarh in the desert state of Rajasthan as well?
29 leaders from Rajasthan have participated in this meeting, including Chief Minister, PCC President and other senior leaders. Everybody unanimously decided that we have to win Rajasthan and we can win Rajasthan easily, provided there should be total unity. Therefore, everybody unanimously resolved that there will be a unity among the Rajasthan Congress.
राजस्थान के विधानसभा को लेकर कांग्रेस अध्यक्ष खड़गे जी, हमारे नेता राहुल गांधी जी, सब लोगों ने, रंधावा जी ने एक मीटिंग कॉल करी थी और सभी राजस्थान के प्रमुख नेताओं को यहां पर आमंत्रित किया गया था। लगभग 4 घंटे हमारी ये चर्चा हुई। आने वाले कुछ महीनों के बाद राजस्थान के विधानसभा के चुनाव में, उन चुनावों के लिए क्या स्ट्रेटेजी होनी चाहिए, कैसे पिछले 25 सालों में लगातार वहां पर एक बार भाजपा एक बार कांग्रेस का जो प्रकरण चल रहा है उसको खत्म कर पुनः दोबारा सरकार कांग्रेस की कैसे बने, इस पर बहुत सार्थक, व्यापक और महत्वपूर्ण चर्चा हुई। सभी मुद्दों पर हम लोगों ने डिस्कशन किया, बड़े खुले दिमाग से किया और मुझे बताते हुए खुशी है कि सभी लोगों ने ये कॉन्फिडेंस व्यक्त किया है कि हम अगले कुछ महीनों में मेहनत कर अपनी सरकार को रिपीट कर सकते हैं।
All right, so how was the peace brokered? Number one, it seems an assurance has been given that the Chief Minister face of elections will not be announced. Will Pilot once again get the state chief post? That's a big question. All 3 demands of Pilot have been partially accepted, is what we are being given to understand. Now, Congress's leadership issues as well in the recent past, they've been settled. Will the Congress be able to settle Rajasthan is the question. In Karnataka, Dr. D.K. Shivkumar versus Siddaramaiah resolved. Where Chhattisgarh is concerned, Bhupesh Baghel versus T.S. Singh Deo temporarily resolved. T.S. Singh Deo now Deputy Chief Minister. Madhya Pradesh, Kamal Nath versus Digvijay Singh resolved. Clearly, Kamal Nath coming in, possibly being the chief ministerial face and under whom the election would be fought in the state of Madhya Pradesh. But in Rajasthan, Ashok Gehlot versus Sachin Pilot. unresolved. Let's cut across to our guest this evening, Sanjay Jha, political analyst, someone who's batted for Sachin Pilot quite fiercely in the past. Rashid Kidwai, senior journalist. Sharad Kumar, senior editor, Jaipur Bureau. I want to cut across to our Jaipur Bureau chief before we go to Rashid Kidwai and Sanjay Jha. Sharad, क्या हलचल है? कुछ सेटलमेंट दिखाई दे रही है अब? क्योंकि एक बात तो तय है, जो चीफ मिनिस्टर की मांग थी वो अब नहीं रही है। एक स्टेप पीछे सचिन पायलट ने भी लिया है, एक क्या कह रहे हैं, काफी स्टेप पीछे सचिन पायलट गए हैं। क्या प्रॉमिस हुआ है? कुछ आंकड़े निकल के आ रहे हैं?
देखिए, साथ तो थे, भले ही जयपुर और दिल्ली में थे, मगर साथ थे। दिल भी मिल रहे हैं क्या, ये बड़ा सवाल है। हम लोग कर्नाटक की बात करते हैं, छत्तीसगढ़ मॉडल की बात करते हैं, मगर मुख्यमंत्री अशोक गहलोत क्या सचिन पायलट को किसी भी भूमिका में स्वीकार करने के लिए तैयार हैं क्या? क्योंकि जो अंदर रुख रहा, जो हमारे विधायकों से, मंत्रियों से बातचीत हो रही है, मल्लिकार्जुन खड़गे राष्ट्रीय अध्यक्ष जो थे वो थोड़ा सा कड़े तेवर में थे। जैसे मुख्यमंत्री अशोक गहलोत अपना काम गिना रहे थे तो उन्होंने कहा कि आप बोल लिए हैं तो मैं बोलूं, और फिर उन्होंने कहा कबीर के दोहे सुनाए, काल करे सो आज करे, आज करे सो अब, पल में प्रलय होगी बहुरी करेगा कब। तो ये कहने का मतलब था कि अब कब करोगे, बहुत लेट हो चुका है। ये जो कबीर के दोहे उन्होंने मल्लिकार्जुन खड़गे ने मुख्यमंत्री अशोक गहलोत को सुनाए हैं, मुझे लग रहा है कि कहीं न कहीं अभी तक ये हम साथ हाथ हैं पिक्चर रिलीज कर दी कांग्रेस के डायरेक्टर के सी वेणुगोपाल ने, लेकिन द एंड अभी बाकी है। एंड में क्या होगा, क्या सचिन पायलट किस रोल में होंगे, क्या एआईसीसी के महासचिव बनकर उन्हें यहां से हटाया जाएगा? अगर कैंपेन कमेटी के चेयरमैन बनते हैं तो क्या मुख्यमंत्री अशोक गहलोत एक कदम आगे बढ़ा के गले लगाएंगे? क्योंकि आप भी बता रहे हैं प्रीति, हम लोग भी देख रहे हैं कि सचिन पायलट अब पूरी तरह से गांधी परिवार को खुद को सौंप चुके हैं, और गांधी परिवार को लगता है कि हमें इनकी भूमिका तलाशनी होगी। अब लोग कह रहे हैं कि ऐसी क्या इमरजेंसी थी, पैर में चोट लगी थी, 7 दिन का बेड रेस्ट था, 7 दिन पूरा होने वाला था कल, बहुत होता तो 7 दिन और हो जाता, ये मीटिंग ठीक होने के बाद सशरीर उपस्थित हो जाते अशोक गहलोत। मगर कांग्रेस ने दिखाने की कोशिश की है कि चुनाव आ गया है, अब आला भी हम हैं और कमान भी मेरे पास है, तो हम आपके बिना भी मीटिंग कर सकते हैं, आप चोटिल हैं तो वीसी से जुड़ जाइए। और जिन नेताओं को बुलाया गया था वो सारे वो नेता थे जो रिकॉन्सिलेटरी बात करते हैं, जो किसी धड़े के नहीं है और जो तेवर नहीं दिखाते हैं। तो कहीं ना कहीं एक संदेश दिया है कांग्रेस ने कि जो कांग्रेस पार्टी के बारे में सोचते हैं वो हमारी पार्टी, हमको दिल्ली बुलाकर मीटिंग कर सकते हैं, आप लोग लड़ोगे तो लड़ते रहो। एक और बात कही है राहुल गांधी ने कि लॉयल्टी जो है, लॉयल्टी कांग्रेस में रॉयल्टी देगा, हम लॉयल्टी को आगे रखते हैं और कभी न कभी आप लोगों को मिलेगा। वो सचिन पायलट की बगावत का जिक्र था, और 25 सितंबर को जो कुछ मुख्यमंत्री अशोक गहलोत के लोगों ने या इनके कहने पर किया गया, उन दोनों का वो सीधे सीधे जिक्र न करके दोनों नेताओं को एक संदेश देना चाह रहे थे। लेकिन देखिए, सचिन पायलट जिस बात पे अड़े हुए थे प्रीति कि आरपीएससी का पुनर्गठन हो और दूसरा वसुंधरा राजे के शासन के दौरान जो भ्रष्टाचार उसकी जांच हो, तो उनका फेस सेविंग तो देखिए कांग्रेस ने कर दी है कि आपको हम तरजीह दे रहे हैं। अब आगे रोल को लेकर कहा जा रहा है कि हो सकता है कि आज रात तक डिसाइड हो जाए,
सचिन पायलट थे उन्होंने हर रैली में बहुत बोला था इन तीनों पे कि वो हिलेंगे नहीं जब तक ये 3 चीजें सरकार नहीं मानेगी। एक फेस सेवर दे दिया है उनको। अगर आप देखें तीनों में गहलोत जी ने वो एक्सेप्ट कर लिया है या उनको एक्सेप्ट करने के लिए बोल दिया गया है?
देखिए, एक्सेप्ट कर लेते तो शायद केसी वेणुगोपाल को प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस पे बात नहीं कहनी पड़ती। उन्होंने कल ट्वीट किया, लेकिन ट्वीट में पुनर्गठन की बात जो है वो छुपा गए थे, जिसे केसी वेणुगोपाल को कहना पड़ा कि हम विधेयक लेकर आएंगे और कानून बनाएंगे कि कैसे सदस्य बन सकते हैं। क्योंकि अभी बाबूलाल कटारा पकड़े गए थे। अब राजस्थान में सही भी है कि जिसको जो मन चाहे मुख्यमंत्री बना सकता है आरपीएससी का सदस्य, और फिर पेपर लीक में पकड़े जाते हैं। तो फेस सेविंग तो दे दिया है, लेकिन वही मसला अटका हुआ है। बहुत सारे मंत्रियों और विधायकों ने, 4 मंत्री और विधायक ने कहा कि आप यहां पर बीजेपी से जीतने की बात तो कर रहे हो, राहुल गांधी, मल्लिकार्जुन खड़गे का, लेकिन जो हमारे 2 बड़े नेता हैं सचिन पायलट, अशोक गहलोत, उनको साथ लाओ, क्योंकि बीजेपी इसी मुद्दे पर हमें घेरती है। उनको कैसे साथ लाओगे, आप इसकी बात करो। राहुल गांधी और मल्लिकार्जुन खड़गे इस बात को सुन रहे थे, तो मुझे लग रहा है कि वो जो फीडबैक लिए हैं हो सकता है कुछ काम करें। प्रताप सिंह खाचरियावास जैसे नेता हैं, उन्होंने कहा कि पावर का सेंट्रलाइजेशन हो गया है, एक ही आदमी के पास पावर है, पावर जो है बंटना चाहिए, 3 महीने का समय है, पावर शेयरिंग कीजिए आप। रघु शर्मा जैसे नेता, उन्होंने कहा कि अच्छे 98 के बाद हम कभी बहुमत में नहीं आए हैं, पिछली बार अशोक गहलोत सचिन पायलट साथ थे, तब भी हम बहुमत में नहीं आ पाए, तो स्थिति इतनी आसान नहीं है। और राहुल गांधी ने कहा कि योजनाएं जो है अच्छी हैं, मगर सिर्फ योजनाएं नहीं जिता सकती हैं। तो मुझे लगा कि घर संभालने की एक कवायद की शुरुआत है, और आज बहुत अच्छा खुशनुमा माहौल में सारे कांग्रेसी खुश हैं वहां से, और सचिन पायलट भी खुश हैं, जो गए थे वो खुश हैं, कार्यकर्ता खुश हैं। मगर फिर कह रहा हूं कि प्रीति, अभी पिक्चर का जो एंड है,
देखिए पिक्चर हर जगह बाकी है। महाराष्ट्र में पिक्चर बाकी है, राजस्थान में पिक्चर बाकी है, हर जगह बाकी है। बने रहिएगा शराब आप हमारे साथ। I just want to bring in Rashid Kidwai, Sanjay Jha into this conversation. Rashid Kidwai, you know, what are your sources telling you? Earlier on, it seemed that the Congress was not in a mood to entertain Sachin Pilot. That has thawed right now. One by one, leadership issues or the crisis that has been faced is seemingly getting resolved in each state. We just saw what went down just 4 days ago, where Mr. Dio was given deputy CM-ship. This is a little more complicated than that. But Rashid Kidwai, what was offered? Because we are given to understand, number one, Sachin Pilot was very clear that he wanted to be the campaign committee in charge where Rajasthan is concerned. At least he'll have a sane ticket distribution. The other thing which seemingly was offered is the post of General Secretary, either Maharashtra or Kamal Nath saying, because close to Sachin Pilot, that you come to Madhya Pradesh. What really went down, Rashid Kidwai?
I think, Preeti, today's upshot is that assertive Kharge, it is a return of the high command culture. The Congress president is having a kind of, leverage and the kind of mandate that, he can resolve things independently. So it's a bad day for Ashok Gehlot for a variety of reasons, but I'm not sure whether it's the end game for Ashok Gehlot, because his camp can play some monkey trick. So we have to wait and watch. But I think in terms of optics, the fact of the matter is that Mr. Kharge is not only able to tame Ashok Gehlot, but he has also brought Sachin Pilot on board. Now Sachin Pilot is ready to take a Delhi assignment or assignment in Jaipur. So he is not, he is not blocking anything. So in that sense, all credit should go to Mr. Kharge that, as you cited example of Chhattisgarh, then we have seen in Karnataka, we've seen it in many places. So Kharge is doing it in a very decisive manner. I have covered Congress for many decades. I have not seen that, either Sitaram Kesri or P.V. Narasimha Rao, being able to do things in organization the way Mr. Kharge is doing it. And this goes to his credit. And recently he had a one-on-one meeting with Rahul Gandhi. So it seems that he and Gandhi family are not on the same page, and he's able to do much more. So this is is a positive signal for the Congress, big day for Congress, as I said. Now how Mr. Gehlot reacts to all this, because just one last thing, Preeti, the fact that Congress saying that, no chief ministerial face will be projected is all right. When there is not an incumbent Congress chief minister, it's bizarre, because he can't say this that Bhupesh Baghel will not be the chief ministerial face in Chhattisgarh. So the fact that they have said that Ashok Gehlot, in effect, what Vedu Gopal has said, that Ashok Gehlot would not be a chief ministerial face in Rajasthan, I think this is very, very significant. And I don't know how
significant, and clearly it's well, you don't know how is Rashid Kidwai, the sheer fact that Mr. Gehlot, we wish him well, we wish his health well, but he was in the hospital at the right time where the meeting was to be called, and then joined virtually because he says he's fractured both his toes. But Sanjay Jha, I want to bring you in. Do you also see that, Sachin Pilot also needed to, and he has now, clearly calmed down a bit, taken a step back, reassessed his position, and then played his, hand, because earlier on he was also being very aggressive in terms of language outside, and then the stand that he also has taken with the Congress High Command. There's been a climb down on his part as well.
Preeti, you look at the larger context of this current development in Rajasthan. Number one, the Congress has clearly got a tailwind after Karnataka. Now, we all know that there are 5 states going to the elections in December, November, December. 3 of them, if you include, are in the center and central India and the western India, Rajasthan, Chhattisgarh and Madhya Pradesh. And then you have Telangana in the south and Mizoram in the northeast. And I think the Congress is really at the moment believing, and I think correctly so, that they have a chance to actually come up with a phenomenal performance. The news so far, I mean, politics is extremely fluid, but the news so far is extremely encouraging for the Congress in Madhya Pradesh and in Chhattisgarh and in Mizoram. After what has happened in Manipur, I think you're going to find a significant ripple effect of that. And in Telangana, I also believe that once again the Congress seems to be getting its edge back into play. So at the moment, and I agree with Rashid what he's saying here, that Mr. Kharge becoming the Congress president and Rahul Gandhi being relieved of this executive decision making, that is not an easy job, I think is turning out to be a very formidable combination. So the only state where the Congress seemed to be concerned, and genuinely so, was Rajasthan, and because of a very brazen public gridlock between the two leaders. And I think the Congress has recognized that they have now a distinct chance to hopefully upset the BJP in Rajasthan, because it is a swing state that moves from one state to the one party to the other. But I can tell you this with confidence, that Sachin at no point, and I'm saying so here because I know him pretty well, at no point entertained the prospect which was being speculated by many, that he will leave the Congress or start his own party. Sachin was always of the conviction that the party has to give him firstly recognize what he did 5 years ago and the way he's hung on despite the extremely awkward situation that happened a few years ago. But he never threw in the towel. And I do believe it's a win-win for the Congress to bring these two stalwarts. I mean, one is young, one is older.
You can try, but will it happen is the question. And Rashid Kidwai, the sheer fact right now, will Sachin Pilot, who has been adamant, at least with the fact that he wanted to stay in the state-level politics of Rajasthan and given a position in Rajasthan, will he now accept maybe a General Secretary, Madhya Pradesh or a Maharashtra, which possibly he was offered today?
Yes, I think from the after today's meeting, I think Sachin Pilot is very much open to the idea, because he has put that ball in Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge's court. Mr. Kharge has won him over, not with kind of confrontation, but with reason and with logic and rationale, etc. So I see in Madhya Pradesh there are over 25 assembly seats where there is a sizable Gujar vote. So Mr. Pilot is a quite effective person as a campaigner.
And he has a great working relationship with Mr. Kamal Nath as well.
Precisely. But Preeti, there's just one thing very quickly. See, the problem is if there is going to be election the same time in Rajasthan, and if Mr. Sachin Pilot is made in charge of Madhya Pradesh, another election council, I think that doesn't gel very well. So I think Sachin is going to seek time till November, is just 6 months. And till then he would want to be in Rajasthan, and after that, of course, he'll be free to take up a kind of General Secretary's post. But he's left it to Kharge.
All right, if he's open to it, because till now our understanding was that he was very clear that, he's cut his teeth, earned his spurs in the state of Rajasthan, would want to continue with Rajasthan politics, especially at this time where, you're at a crossroads where leadership is concerned. Sanjay Jha, you wanted to make a point.
Yeah, Preeti, I agree with you completely. Sachin is invested in Rajasthan. That is the state that he actually helped bring back to the Congress at a time when the Narendra Modi wave was very strong. And I do think that his political career, frankly, has fructified from that state. So the question of him abandoning Rajasthan doesn't arise, because if the Congress does well in Rajasthan, or even if it doesn't do as well in Rajasthan, I do see that the message being sent out is that Sachin is definitely the future. I don't think anybody will debate that. Even Mr. Gehlot will agree with it.
I'm going to quickly, well, you don't know if Mr. Gehlot will agree with it. I don't think Mr. Gehlot is going to agree with it. And Sharad,
I agree with you.
I want to bring in Sharad quickly on that. Sharad, जो दिल मिलने की आप बात कर रहे थे, अगर सचिन पायलट कहें कि देखिए हमें कैंपेन इंचार्ज तो आपको बनाना पड़ेगा, वो कैसे एक्सेप्ट होगा वहां पर? फिर वही बात आ जाएगी टिकट डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन की, और आप तो जानते ही हैं क्योंकि बहुत बार गहलोत साहब खुद जो जादूगर है उसको बार प्ले करते हैं.
मुझे लग रहा है कि मल्लिकार्जुन खड़गे जी और राहुल गांधी दोनों की भूमिका यहां पर महत्वपूर्ण होगी. अगर वो समझाव परस्यू कर पाते हैं तो ठीक है, वरना डंडा चलाना पड़ेगा, तभी जाके मिल पाएंगे. वैसे आइडियल सिचुएशन में ये मिलने से रहे। और कांग्रेस के आम कार्यकर्ता का ऐसा मानना है कि जब तक ये दोनों मिलेंगे नहीं तब तक राजस्थान हम जीते नहीं। एक परसेप्शन बना हुआ है सचिन पायलट गुजर वोट बैंक, गुजर नेता, लेकिन आप चले जाओ जाटलैंड में, नागौर में, या फिर बाड़मेर में, या फिर हनुमानगढ़ में, पूर्वी राजस्थान से बड़ी बड़ी रैलियां उन्होंने की है। तो वो एक परसेप्शन पता नहीं दिल्ली में ऐसा बना हुआ है कि वो गुजर नेता है, मगर सचिन पायलट का जो अपील है अक्रॉस ऑल कास्ट है। तो इसीलिए कार्यकर्ता भी चाह रहे हैं कि अशोक गहलोत का अनुभव, उनका काम और सचिन पायलट का नाम साथ रहे। इसीलिए कार्यकर्ताओं में खुशी भी है, क्या पता कोई राह निकले यहां से। मगर फिर कह रहा हूं कि दिल मिलना इतना आसान नहीं है, ये खाई इतनी गहरी है।
जी, खाई गहरी है पर पता नहीं हो जाए, अभी भर जाए, वही बात है। बहुत शुक्रिया all three of you, thank you for joining us, especially with what Sharad was saying, where the Gujar vote is concerned. Well, Sachin Pilot is very clear that he is not just a Gujaron ka neta or a leader of the Gujars, and that possibly is one of the reasons he might not go to a state like Madhya Pradesh, where there are about 20 seats which have the impact, where the Gujar vote impacts. He wants to be a leader in Rajasthan. Like I said earlier, he's cut his teeth there, he's earned his spurs, his political career has been, rests on his laurels won in Rajasthan. Will he let it go so easily? Well, today it seemed that at least the High Command was concerned, was tilting maybe towards Sachin Pilot. What tomorrow brings, we'll keep you updated.